Higher Love, hi Nick Woolsey. Oh, I'm hoping I'm saying that right. I'm excited to contact you for a number of reasons. The first of which is thank you for what you do. I want to do poi. I haven't done it yet. It's something I'm excited about, something that I have been kind of watching videos and just kind of learning, and I am so inspired by it for so many different reasons. The peace of mind that I see that people have, the ability to be one with their body and movement and energy is something that is really, really, close to my heart, literally and figuratively. You make these beautiful poi, and the way that you speak to people and you always make it open and available to them has been an inspiration to me. So the reason that I'm contacting you today is because I want to get some information out, and I'm trying to get in touch with people who do positive work for IDIC, right? Infinite diversity and infinite combination from Star Trek, right? That beautiful, like, how do we put this planet together? How do we come together as, spiritual beings on a human journey and help everyone? Well, I figured out some things that I want to share with you. The first thing that I figured out was our water is experiencing trauma, and because of it, we're experiencing trauma. The trauma that we're experiencing is from the radioactive particles in our water, from fluoride in our water, trihalomethanes, and all kinds of chemicals with big names that we really don't know fully the extent of what they do or why they do it. And because we're experiencing that, a lot of us are feeling stuck. We're feeling out of control. We're feeling like we're not able to move forward, and it has to come to a point where we have the right tools. In my own journey of awakening, I figured out over 6 years or 7 years ago now that I was suffering from fluoride poisoning immensely. I was able to get a filter to remove that, and then after I got that filter to remove it, my life changed. I went from being somebody who was stuck sitting in their home, could not move, wanted to move every day, was hoping for a good day, back and forth to hospitals, emergency room visits, being dismissed and sent home. A lot of things were going on with me, energetically, emotionally, spiritually, all for the highest and best good, in the sense that I was able to find answers and solutions, when recently I realized that what I was doing wasn't working anymore, and I didn't understand why. I had a fluoride filter, I had a shower filter that structured the water, that had crystals in it and zeolite in it to remove radioactive particles, and but the water filter that I had, it just wasn't working. And I was getting sicker, and I was going back to these old habits and experiences that I thought were long gone. At one point, for at least 8 months, questioning myself, feeling like I was being punished on my journey, when the reality was there was radioactive particles in the water that were affecting me and I wasn't addressing. And the moment that I addressed them, I started seeing shifts and changes in my emotional hygiene, in my mental hygiene, in my physical hygiene, in my energetic hygiene. I mean, just every single level that was possible. Beautiful bee. Every level that was possible, I was seeing improvements in. And I was able to participate in life and get my clarity back. Recently, I started noticing that my water filter was going, a water filter that used to last 6 to 8 months, was lasting me. I talk to angels as well. It's just something I do, and they were like, yes, you're doing a great job. And I needed to hear that, because this is a part of my divine life purpose and soul mission. I asked if this was for the highest and best good, my heart, my higher self, my thymus gland, my angels, archangels, and ascending masters. And that's just a part of my world. It's not a religion, it's a me-ligion. It's something that I've discovered that works for me. But that's why I created a business called All Roads Lead to Ascension, so everybody's experiences are included and everybody's belief systems are included and respected. So, having said that, I lost my train of thought. Oh, I did lose my train of thought, so I'm going to move on. I realized that I wasn't feeling well and I was experiencing a lot of trauma. And my shower filter, something that used to last 6 to 8 months, was lasting me like a month, 2 months. If you know, with 7 people using it, my clients' filters were lasting a month, 2 months if 2 people were using it. And even one point, one of their filters busted, and we were like, what is going on? And we realized that through conversation that they had upped the chemicals that they put in the water, sent out notices for it, and there were, hold on one second, I'm just gonna pause it. Okay, here we go, I'm back. So I noticed that there were, that they were upping the chemicals in the water, and it was causing more people to act out emotionally, mentally, physically, rashes, sores, all kinds of things going on with their body. And I'm like, how many people are on their journey and their life purpose and soul mission, and they feel like they're getting it wrong or doing something wrong because they're trapped in the fright zone because of these things. And when I say the fright zone, I mean energetic entities, energies that can access them because they are on this water. And being on that type of water with no structure, damaged, traumatized, makes our vibration go lower, and we're in their frequency. I put together a course called Feel Better Now, which talks to the basics of it, and it can be tailored at some point, and I mentioned this in the email, it can be tailored at some point to light workers and energy workers and guides. And so it's something that I made for everyone, so that if they just want to feel better and start to get their head clear, they can. Because there are people that are still asleep, and they're literally holding themselves back because they're not holding themselves back. The water that they're experiencing and the fact that they have all of these challenges and experiences, they're not focused on that higher level. They're in the root chakra. The basic needs are not being met. You know, water, food, going to the bathroom, all of those little basic things. When you are constipated, you're not thinking about raising your vibration or higher love or anything like that. You just want to feel better. So I put together a course as I realized that 2 months I was starting to go back into that dark place, but I was doing everything that I was supposed to do, and I was like, oh my God, it's the water. And to the point where I had to stop using my actual filter and go to distilled water and change my shower filter so that I could get clear. That's why, for me, raising myself up and healing myself internally, my organs externally, my energy body is very, very important. And so I'm reaching out to those who may want this information, and hopefully having a deeper conversation, not just with the water, but with the lights, because a lot of the CFL and LED lights that are out now are actually damaging to the energy body, and there are things that can be done. It's how they're actually wired that's damaging to the energy body. But there are energetic tools like the ones that I make from metal resin and crystal. You take metal resin and crystal together and you put it together, and it creates an effect called piezoelectricity. And basically what it does, it imbues the combinations of all of these crystals and stones into a piece that has something to teach each person that it works with. I just made this today. This beautiful piece was created and actually finished up. And this is metal resin and crystal. And when you put it together, it helps with arguments. Some people call it orgon or organite. I call it ohanaite. Ohana means family. Family means nobody gets left behind or forgotten. And because it's an energy that I have been taught and guided to make and work with, and helping people to find their own peace, clarity, and love within. I wear these pieces around my neck because it helps me with Wi-Fi and dirty electricity and communication, and to help to heal my energy body and help to keep my thymus gland and my heart supported in all parts of me. And it's something that I share with people how to make, there's a course, there's a free course, a 9 course, step-by-step course on how to make the pendant yourself. But it's something that I think would be amazing to put into a piece of poi and actually put it in there with the light, structure that energy, and then have that beautiful energy going around, because this is something that you can feel. It's an experience. It's art that is an experience. You put it in your hand and you can feel the energy move through your arm and your body. So I wanted to contact you because of this. Hopefully it interests you and it's a conversation that you'd like to go and deeper with, and just have a beautiful exchange of energy and see where it goes. Thank you so much for everything that you do. Again, I really appreciate you. You can email, you can respond to the email that I send you, or you can email me at arelta, ARLTA, at arelta.com, ARLTA, and I will leave my phone number for you as well. Thank you so much. Have an amazing evening, and I will talk to you soon.